Hey coaches, we are talking now about the warm up for the 11 and older. We are going to be using the FIFA 11 Plus program. I'm a certified personal trainer and I was racking my brain on how to come up with the best exercises for these kids to use to warm up. FIFA already did the work. They've done the research, they've done the clinical trials. They show a 53% reduction in 11 and older kids in injuries. That's phenomenal. So we're going to use it. Number one, Coach Jeremy wants to standardize this across the board for all teams. Number two, it's effective. It works. Number three, we're going to look super crazy professional. And number four, we're going to have stronger, faster, more stable players. And back to that injury prevention. I love it. So I don't recommend you print it. Like, it's tiny. I have my reading glasses on and I can still barely read it. And then I laminated it and made it even harder to read because I thought it'd be nicer out on the field. I don't recommend that. Put it on a device, phone, whatever, so you can zoom in on it. That's what I recommend. So the initial part of the warm-up, and I'll show you now. So these 6 exercises will be done every single time. And then either per player or as a team, as the team progresses, you start with these exercises for the middle here. Then you progress to these, then you progress to these. It's really hard to keep up with one individual on, 90% of teams doing this and 3 of y'all are doing this. It's kind of hard. So you can progress the team. Don't put a time on it. Put the standard is everybody completes this task correctly. As soon as that's done, you can move forward. All right. So then we do these and backtrack to this one. This takes about 8 minutes. This one takes about 10 minutes. And then this last one takes about 2 minutes. And all 3 of these are to be done every single time. So I'll put this away. I'm going to go digital here. I really would like for you to have a copy of this as we go over this. So really what you're doing, you're going to set a lane of cones, 6 to 10 in length, basically 5 meters apart. So anywhere from 30, 35 meters to 60 meters. So you could be, I recommend if they're just now starting this, probably 7 or 8 cones, and then we'll finish it up with 10 after a few weeks of doing this. Number 1 exercise, run straight ahead. Pretty self-explanatory. It's just to get their body moving and get warming up. 50, 60%, we're not sprinting, and then a very light jog on the way back. You're going to do that twice. So as soon as and it's in sets, as soon as somebody goes, they hit the first cone, then the next ones go, and they can all go at the same pace. It's totally fine. Then running hip out. So hip openers. All right. So down to the distance you prescribe, have them jog back, do it again. Then number 3, and we're going to do that twice. Then number 3, gate closers, hips in. All right. So again, the distance, make sure you're pacing them right. We're not trying to get through this fast. We're trying to get them warmed up. And then, so we're going to close the hips, do 2 sets of that. Circling partner. So you're going to run down. It didn't say how many cones. So I would say 5 to probably 5 yards. Run down, and I'm going to put one hand up here. They're going to run together to a cone, facing forward. Then they're going to side shuffle, and they're going to go around each other, go back to their cones, forward, side shuffle, go around each other, back to their cones, forward. And they're going to do that for the entire distance. And they're going to do that 2 times. So that way we're getting that lateral movement and that forward movement. Now this one is similar. Number 5, shoulder contact. They're going to run to a cone, side shuffle in. As they approach each other, they're going to jump up. They're going to make shoulder contact. So you make sure they're not doing this or this. They jump up, make shoulder contact, land appropriately, make sure that their structure is correct. Side shuffle back out to the cones, forward to do it again. So 2 full sets of that for the length that you have set up. And then number 6 of this initial part of the warm-up, quick forwards and backwards. So they're going to run to 10 yards. So they're going to pass a cone to the second cone, about 80%. Then they're going to jog backwards, quick step backwards to the next cone. So 10 yards, backwards 5. Forward 10, backwards 5. Forward 10, backwards 5 until they complete the course. And they're going to do that twice. For this next section, the second portion that takes the 10 minutes, I'm only going to go over level 1 because that's where we're all going to start. This one's called the bench static. So they're literally holding a plank position right here. Their body is straight. Their head is in line. It's not cranked up. It's not cranked down and moved all over. It is in line. They're literally going to be looking at their fists, and they're just going to hold. All right. 3 sets, 20 to 30 seconds per. All right. So you're gonna have them do it 20 to 30 seconds, give them a 15, 20-second break. They're gonna do it again. All right, so 3 times. Then they're gonna do a sideways bench static. All right. So this is number 8. They're gonna be on their side, on their elbow that is directly underneath their shoulder. So it's my right arm here. The right knee will be bent, so the foot will be behind them, and they will be on that right knee, left leg suspended in the air, just like the picture on number 8. Number 9, hamstrings, beginners. So these are Nordic curls. You're going to have somebody hold. If the size of the kid isn't matching up, they may have to lay across their calves to hold them. But they're going to go forward slowly. When they can no longer hold, they'll fall and catch themselves, and then put themselves back up the best they can. Eventually, they'll be able to come up and down. Single leg stance, hold the ball. Number 10, stand on one leg. Like this challenges stability. Balance on one leg whilst holding the ball with both hands. Keep the ball on the weight of your the weight on the ball of your foot. I can talk. Try not to let the knees buckle in or out, and you hold that for 30 seconds per leg, 2 times each side. Then number 11, this is real simple, squats with a toe raise. So you're going to do a nice deep squat to at least parallel. When you come up and you're fully extended up, you're going to go up on your toes, hold that for 2-3 seconds, then come on down. That's for 30 seconds. So their pace, you're not trying to crank them out, you're trying to do them right. All right, 30 seconds, 2 times 30 seconds. Vertical jumps, just like it says, hands are on your hips if you want. They don't have to be. If they want to reach up, that's fine, but we're not looking for that huge, movement. We're just looking for the leg movements. And so they're going to go down, squat down to almost parallel, and then they're going to jump. Land softly, balls of your feet, absorb, make sure their structure is correct, and then repeat. They're going to do that for 30 seconds, twice. So 2 times 30 seconds. When your team is ready to advance and you need, if at all you need any help on the next sections, the orange or the reds, let me know and I will come to your practice and help you with that. Number 13, this is the part 3, the last 3 exercises that you'll do as the warm-up. Running across the pitch from one side to the other, 75 to 80% maximum pace. Then you jog back. You do that twice. You can have them go down, take 5 seconds, turn around and come back. That way they're not having to jog back. That is totally fine. Number 14, bounding. As you can see, if you're looking at the picture, the young lady in the picture is bounding. That's exactly what you want them to do. Huge jumps. You're basically jumping as you're running as far as you can go. All right. Full sideways across the pitch, all the way across. I would have them walk back and then do it one more time. That way, because that's a rough exercise. It's hard, but this will help them get ready. Plant and cut. So what this is going to do, you're going to jog 4 or 5 steps kind of in a diagonal. When you get to that stopping point, you're going to plant on that outside foot, and then you're going to launch diagonal. So if I planted on my left, I'm going to launch diagonally to my right, and that's taxing those stabilizer muscles. You're 80 to 90%. You can do the entire pitch, but at this point, when we start this program, you might have to cut it back a little bit because we don't want them to be completely exhausted. But I hope all this made sense. I zipped through this kind of quickly. If you need help, email me is one way to contact me. trainingtimeathletics@gmail.com. My phone number is also on the website. And so if you need to get a hold of me, please do. If you see me at practices and you got a question, bring your digital copy over and be like, what the heck is this? I'll do a demonstration for you. So if you have any questions, please let me know. If you need me at your practice to help you get started on this, please let me know because I am willing to do that. Have a wonderful day.